For today's vegan meal with Squeeze and Supper, I'm going to teach you how to make a vegan buffalo chicken mashup with a side of sauteed green beans. This meal should serve 2 to 3 people, just depending on how hungry you are. You're going to start with 1 box of Light Life chicken tenders. These are usually found in the produce section of most grocery stores with all the vegan items. 1 cup of Frank's buffalo sauce, and 2 tablespoons of vegan butter. That's gonna make your buffalo chicken. The next ingredient you're gonna need is 18 ounces of frozen mashed sweet potatoes. For the quinoa, you're gonna need 1 cup of quinoa. I like to get the tricolor quinoa, but you can use just a regular 1 color. And 2 cups of water. And for the green beans, you're gonna need 12 ounces of fresh green beans, 1.5 cups of cherry tomatoes, 3/4 of a tablespoon of garlic pepper, and a little bit of spray for your pan. All right, we'll start with the green beans so they can cook and saute while the rest of the food is getting prepped. We're gonna spray our pan, just a little spray. Put some olive oil spray, dump in your green beans, dump in the 1.5 cups of cherry tomatoes, and your 3/4 of a tablespoon of garlic pepper. You're gonna put a lid on it and put it on the stove and let it saute. I have 2 cups of water on the stove boiling, and to it I'm gonna add 1 cup of quinoa. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook all the way through. Next, we're gonna make our buffalo chicken. So we're gonna add the sauce, the buffalo sauce. This is 1 cup of Frank's hot sauce. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, and we'll put that on about medium heat. While we let the butter and the hot sauce kind of melt together and start to simmer, we'll just give our green beans a little toss. We'll give our buffalo sauce and vegan butter just a little stir, make sure nothing sticks to the pan. We're gonna go ahead and add the chicken tenders to the buffalo sauce while it's getting heated up and simmering. And we're just gonna let those basically heat up and soak up the flavor of the sauce. The tomatoes are starting to get soft. The green beans are cooking. This is exactly what we want. You can hear the sizzle. While everything's cooking on the stove, we're gonna go ahead and add the mashed sweet potatoes to the microwave. Once your cherry tomatoes start to pop open and they get soft, see they're gonna pop open. Once they start popping open, you can go ahead and remove the lid because the moisture from the tomatoes will start cooking the green beans. So go ahead and take the lid off and just let those saute. And every 30 seconds, just give these mashed sweet potatoes a little stir, put them in the microwave for another 30 seconds. For the quinoa, you're gonna wanna cook it until the water's all absorbed. Don't forget about your green beans. You wanna keep giving them a little stir. We're getting a nice sauce going with those cherry tomatoes that have popped open. They look and smell amazing. And now we're ready to plate this delicious meal. And to serve our delicious buffalo mashup, put a big scoop of the mashed sweet potatoes on a plate. And to it, we're gonna add 1/2 cup of the cooked quinoa. And on top of the quinoa is where we put the chicken and the yummy sauce. You got your chicken tenders. And then since I love extra buffalo sauce, I'll drizzle some on here. And the final addition is a big helping of the green beans. I'm telling you, these are gonna be a big hit. They are delicious, they're flavorful, and look how pretty that is. And here's your delicious buffalo chicken mashup with the side of sauteed green beans. You see the tomatoes popped open, they're nice and soft. The green beans are gonna have a nice tender al dente finish, and it's gonna be delicious.